and Federica. This is essentially part 2 of the double slit experiment. In this video, we're going to talk more about the double slit experiment with the entangled particles. So let's start. So let's start by saying, just bear in mind that there are some materials, for example, diamond, which can duplicate a particle. This is essentially what it does. So just bear in mind this, that if you send one photon, it duplicates into 2. Okay. What we're going to do is set the double slit experiment again. Here we have our experiments again. We're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to pass this. It's going to pass this one. It's going to pass through both the holes if there were 2. And so now we are left with 2 again. 4 again. Okay, now instead of the big screen, we're going to do 2 smaller screens at the end of each our lights. 1 and okay, like that. We're going to have, and we are going to have this, which is going to be screen 1. Okay, so screen 1 and screen 2. Let's remember that. 1 and 2. Here, as you can see, we have two. We have two pairs of entangled particles. As you can see here, they cross. Okay, so this made 2 of them, which is going to be 1 and 2. So these are entangled. Okay, so maybe let's use another color, which we can see. So this and this are entangled, because as you can see here, they meet here. And same thing, this one and this one are entangled, okay, as they meet from this one. So our particles then here, they duplicate like that, okay. And we are, if you can see them, so it doesn't draw right nice. And then again, we're going to add our 2 screens, screen 1 and screen 2. 1 and 2. Okay. Now we're going to add our particle detector down here. And what happens? The results change. They're not going to give the fringes of interference anymore. They're going to give as they're acting as normal particles. So here, of course, it's going to change. Okay, so now these are particles. The shocking thing, the very amazing thing, because thanks to the connection of these 2 particles, what happens is that also this screen, what the result gives is also this. It's also this. It's amazing because the result then it's the same. And although I didn't place a particle detector here, the particle detector is only here. I didn't place it up here, but since these two are connected, also the result of this one is going to change. And it's incredible because I didn't touch the top part of this experiment. I just added something here and it changed all the results. And it's amazing, but it's not done here. It gets even more incredible. So now what we want to do is create more distance between these 2. Okay, So let's just do that. I'm going to delete this, and we are simply going to create more distance between 1 and 2. Just bear with me, okay? Okay, great. And this is 1. So now even if it doesn't look like it, here what we did is create more distance between the two, okay? So I might not be able to draw it, but just imagine the big difference, the big distance between the two. Okay, so one is here and the other one might be here. Okay, so that's a lot of distance. Let's just say that. And again, what we're going to do is keep our particle detector here. The results will be obviously the same. We didn't change anything. We just made more distance. As I'm explaining it, it might not be so shocking, but just remember that light travels at a certain speed. Okay, it's very fast, but it travels at a certain speed. So of course, like everything, this light are going to arrive first at screen 1, then at screen 2. Although the detector is here, so it's after screen 1. This screen 1 already knows the right answer to give, and it's incredible because in a way it's like as this particle right here went so okay, it went it saw the detector, and then it changed its answer. But it's incredible because it's like this particle went back in time, and um before even reaching here, I mean, it reached and then it went back in time before even its brother could reach the screen and said, "Oh hey, look, there's a detector. I'm going to be detected soon, so you need to act as a particle and not a wave." Um, and it's incredible. So let's just say that here it didn't still reach the screen. This reached the screen a couple of seconds before and already gave the answer, and it's weird because there's no detector here. So we'd expect it to act as a wave. But no, because since these two are brother and sister, since they are all related, it's like so of course, if I affected this one, if I interacted with this one, also the brother is going to change. Also the twin is going to change. But it's incredible because it's like it went back in time. Okay, so even before reaching the screen, it went back in time before even the brother could reach the screen, and it's like, hey, just yeah, act as a particle because I'm going to be detected. As there is a detector in front of me. So once you reach the screen before me, act as a particle and not a wave, and it did. And so it gave this answer, and it's incredible, really. If you think about it, it's very incredible. Um, it's astonishing the abilities, the characteristics of these particles. They can do many things, and it's very incredible. Yeah. Sort of love it. So of course, regardless of the distance of the two particles, if I do want something to one, it's going to affect also the other. But it's also regardless the time, because if I do something to a particle in the past, it's of course going to affect the future, and other way around. It's incredible. So whatever you do to one of the two particles, it's going to affect also the other one, regardless, of course, the distance. but also the time. In certain cases, of course, there are something that might be in the way, which it doesn't work. But this shows that also regardless the time, so past, future, present, it's still going to affect one is going to affect the other, and vice versa. And it's incredible. This just shows the perfect the connection these two particles have, which are just incredible. So yeah, I hope you also understand this. Of course, I explained it as easier as I can. And yeah, to me, it's incredible. And if you understood, I hope it's also incredible to you to understand. Bye.